Sup? It's Big Jim's house. Doni and Jenny, CSX 741. Doni was telling this story, and I'm still trying to process exactly what happened, but involves you running into a friend at the grocery store, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, when I was at Walmart picking up the masks and stuff for the cookies, the Girl Scout cookies, then
Right.
I ran into my friend Amy that I knew from my son's elementary school. We were in PTO together. She's one of my favorite people in the world, but I haven't seen her in a couple of years. So we're like, bah, 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 bah. All of a sudden, this guy in the middle of our like fast talking conversation, excuse me. And I turn and I look over my shoulder and it's this older gentleman and he says, excuse me, would you like to come to our church? And I was like,
Okay.
Thank you, but I was not interacting with you in any way whatsoever. You
Yeah,
just,
right.
you know what I mean? We didn't say that. We weren't impolite, but he offered us a card and we were like, no, thank you. And he continued on his way. But our takeaway from it was his shopping cart, because when he first pulled up, he's got like easily 30 boxes of Jell-O pudding, the exact same kind of pudding in his cart and nothing else. So we thought he was going to be like, would you like a sample of Jell-O pudding?
Yeah.
And instead he's like, hey, want to come to my church? And we're like, what is going on? And then we saw him when he pulled away, he went straight to the checkout counter. It's not like, well, now that I've got enough pudding to feed God and everybody, you know what I mean? And we were just, that was our takeaway, was
That's
just
a weird
like,
time. Yeah.
what are you doing? I got it. Like, we were both like, what are you doing with 30 things of pudding?
Yeah, right?
Well, we had a church guy in Waterford behind the old Kmart. It was Paul the Pudding Protestant.
God.
He had a van,
That-
but
now it all
that was
makes
totally
sense.
different. Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
At any point, did the guy talk like Bill Cosby? Hey,
He
you want to
did.
come to my church? Just come out. You're too late. Just come out and give you some pudding and see what happens.
No, he did not. It was just awkward that he like stopped right in, like we were in the middle of talking.
Yeah, you were his
And then
last
just
stop
stopped. Yeah.
before he went and checked his pudding out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so confused why he thought he had to do that.
Like if I, you know what I mean? And I don't mean it disrespectfully to anyone's religion or having, some sort of religious basis and having your faith be a strong part of your life. But like I'm in a separate conversation at Walmart and
Yeah,
you're
like,
buying
what
30
made you
boxes of
think-
pudding. Why would you?
Where do the two like come together? Where
Where's
does
this
this
Well,
connective
yeah,
tissue,
what?
sir?
In the New Testament, it says, "Go forth and make the pudding." It's
It
right
does
in
it?
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
is? Oh,
absolutely.
yeah,
Missed
I
that.
read that.
Part. So, well, now
Like-
it makes sense. Thank
like
you.
say everybody at Waterford Community Church going to kick my butt for that comment. Anyway, that's a weird time to go out and throw the old pitch at you.
I
for
just,
that.
and I feel like that
Yeah.
doesn't really happen that much anymore.
No, a
you
man
know what
with
I
a
mean?
church and
like
some
if you're looking for, if I'm looking for religion, then I would make that intention known. But to just break into my conversation, and I'm like, and what did we say?
Yeah. Hope you enjoy your pudding.
I would
though.
like to think it was a compliment because we were talking about, our parents and taking care of your parents as you get
Sure,
older and the
it was.
difficulty. So maybe he was like, these would be wonderful additions to our church.
How long?
And this pudding. Maybe I can lure them in with my 30 boxes
Don't
of
say
pudding.
lure. That's the wrong word to use. Don't say lure.
He has listened to you guys for a long time. Then
I
standing
don't
there.
know. Like he appeared out of nowhere.
Like what?
And then we just watched him, head to the checkout with his 30 boxes of pudding. It was very odd.
Hey.
I guarantee that dude was wearing a Cosby sweater.
That's why I
Okay,
like to get my groceries delivered.
in a van.